Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Thursday, June 22nd, 2023. Number 1, Saturday, June 24th marks 1 year since the release of the Supreme Court decision to reverse the nearly 50-year-old Roe v. Wade decision, allowing women the right to reproductive care. Thursday, Senate Democrats, led by Senator Patty Murray of Washington State, will take to the Senate floor to present a host of bills to ensure access to contraception and birth control. The Dobbs ruling, which came down a year ago, effectively allowed 14 states to enforce their complete ban on abortion and another 6 states to impose gestational limits on abortion access. Number 2, June 19th, Francis Tiafoe Jr. became only the 3rd black man to break into the Association of Tennis Professionals men's top 10. After Arthur Ashe and James Blake since the inception of the ATP rankings in 1973. As a little boy, young Francis taught himself to play tennis by watching the privileged kids whose parents could afford to pay for their expensive tuition at the Junior Tennis Champion Center, where his father worked as the head of maintenance. Tiafoe Jr. won the first of 3 ATP titles at the 2018 Delray Beach Open, becoming the youngest American man to win a tournament on the ATP Tour since Andy Roddick in 2002. Number 3, a 2019 study of 1,255 people, both black and white, found that the cerebral spinal fluid from African Americans tended to contain lower levels of tau protein, a protein linked to Alzheimer's. However, those low levels did not seem to protect African Americans from developing the disease. This led scientists to conclude that the disease may develop differently in African Americans, and because of that, they may be more vulnerable to the disease of Alzheimer's. Number 4, a black man by the name of Alex Harbor filmed a TikTok video of a Wall Township, New Jersey police officer pulling him over for an air freshener offense. In the video, Harbor asked if he could speak to the officer's supervisor because the officer alleged that he didn't use a blinker, which Harbor denied. In a second video, after Harbor asked the supervising officer to show the dash cam footage, the first officer then told him he wouldn't get a ticket for the alleged blinker offense, but would get one for the air freshener. Number 5, a New Jersey Senate panel approved a measure aimed at expanding an intervention program that diverts nonviolent offenders to mental health treatment programs. The diversion programs function much like the recovery court, allowing individuals with mental health disorders facing criminal charges to avoid jail time, and if they graduate from the program, have their charges expunged. Individuals accused of violent crimes, sex offenses subject to Megan's Law, and certain weapons offenses are ineligible for mental health diversion, but the bill allows prosecutors to admit them. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. The results of being disciplined far outweigh the negative results of lacking discipline. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with our mental health and wellness contributor, April Russell, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.